Namaste. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Dear friends, in continuation with my talk, today again I am going to talk and open my mind on a thing which has been disturbing me for quite some time. Of course, it is only with regard to yoga. Of late, you can find so many claims made by all and sundry yoga practitioners that as if yoga can cure all the ailments. Well, the gullible public are bound to get caught unawares, and the consequences are more of defame for yoga than to these yoga traders. Recently, one of my a friend of our Vivekananda College become 1972 batch, and my friend Morali, who retired as a deputy general manager of I think Union Bank of India, and also my own daughter who is an Ayurvedic practitioner in Abu Dhabi, um, who is an Ayurvedic qualified person and living in Abu Dhabi. I stand corrected. They have forwarded me an e-book on yoga therapy. It's surprising, but still people give a lot of credibility such a kind of tall claims that if you do this particular asana, it will solve your problem of acidity. If you stand on your head, the quality of your brain will improve. If you churn your stomach, as is being done in Nauli Kriya, then all the ailments in the stomach and abdominal region, everything will vanish. I distinctly remember once, I had to accompany my teacher, late Sri T.K. Videshkachar, when he was asked to give a lecture on cancer and the supportive element or curative aspect of yoga in this regard. And contrary to very many people's understanding and belief who have assembled in that meeting, my teacher categorically said, there has never been a correlation between the curability of cancer or any kind of terminal diseases and yoga. He gave a very interesting punch statement, if I have to use the modern slang. Yoga cannot help in curing the cancer, but yoga can help in living with the cancer in a better way. So that is the essence of it. By making this kind of drastic statement, I'm not trying to demean the efficacy of yoga for certain ailments. Definitely, it should be one of the very best method if it is learned from a knowledgeable, experienced teacher for certain issues like stiff neck, low back pain, and blood pressure, both high and low, cardiac conditions, even diabetes. It definitely does a great deal of help, especially where the structural modifications will help a person. Probably yoga, by an appropriate methodology, by a qualified teacher, definitely may go a long way. But same time, to say by simply doing yoga, your tuberculosis will go off. If you are infected with HIV positive, it will be it will vanish. These are all misleading claims. This is not going to help anybody. Even for pregnancy, I have come across books wherein it has been specifically suggested even being an inverted posture is good for pregnancy. That is not the case. And one other, before I conclude, I wanted to make sure and let you people know that most of the books which talks about therapeutic yoga do talk about therapy relating and referring to the modern allopathic terms of reference. And it is purely based on the modern allopathic paradigm. But the yogic approach or yoga way of looking at things is totally different from the modern anatomy and physiology. Its base is purely from the idea of Panchamahabhuta, and accordingly everything is being understood and analyzed. And as a concluding statement, I also would love to say it's always important to know and believe and keep it in mind that yoga is for the mind. Yogena chittasya. Namaste.